domestic bliss. So, not only a great actor, but according to this movie, Glenn Close, a pretty damn good writer, too. Ladies and gentlemen, the great Glenn Close.
I love that award. Thank you. Wow, thank you, Michael. For getting out of your jammies, all your sweats, and showing up at this incredible occasion. I do not take it lightly, and I thank you profusely. And thanks to the Palm Springs International Film Festival, Harold Matzner, you put on one hell of a party. I was here 8 years ago for the first time, and it is such an honor to be back here tonight. And I'm here because of the wife. So I want to thank Michael Barker and Tom and Sal for their incredible Sony Classics team for how they have so beautifully loved and handled this movie. It was an independent film that took 14 years to make, and you never know if it will have an audience. We made it in Glasgow and had 5 days in Stockholm, and the fact that it had not only an audience, but it actually got sold to every single country in the world. You just never know, but it's been an amazing ride, and I want to thank Rosalie Swedlund and Claudia Blumhaber, our brilliant, passionate producers, Kevin, Huvane, and Franklin Latt. I really love you, and thank you for sticking with this project and with me. I was with this project for 5 years before it actually got shot. And I want to thank Meg Wolitzer and Jane Anderson for writing such a beautiful, challenging novel and screenplay. And especially to our inspired director, Bjorn Runge. It was his first film in English. He's Swedish. And because I could trust him completely, I knew that he knew where to put the camera, and he knew how to light our faces so that what we were doing would resonate. And it gave me a great sense of freedom. So I thank Bjorn for that. And you couldn't have a movie called A Wife unless there was a husband. So it was the magnificent Jonathan Pryce, who was an inspiring partner. And he had the bravery, I will say, the courage to play a role, to play the man, the husband, in a movie called The Wife, that we joked about it a lot. And I want to thank the supremely gifted Annie Stark for being a perfect incarnation of the young Joan Castleman. And she really laid down the foundation on which I was able to build the character. And she also happens to be my daughter, and I'm very, very proud of her. And also Christian Slater. I call him my sparring partner. We had that fantastic scene in the bar where he gets me drunk. And it was wonderful playing with Christian. We had a wonderful time. I have to admit that I've tended to be confused as to what's an icon and what's an emoji. So I was thinking if this were an emoji award, it would look like certainly it would look like. But if it were an icon emoji award, it would most certainly look. But I realize that by icon, you don't mean that I'm an envelope or an arrow or a forward slash. You are basically rewarding me for the choices I have made in this terrifyingly delicious profession over the nearly 45 years that I've had the thrill of calling myself an actress. You know, I know it's supposed to be gender equal, that everybody's now called an actor, but I still like calling myself an actress because I don't want it to be lesser than an actor. And I don't know how many actors would want to call themselves actresses, so. You are rewarding me because from my first movie, The World According to Garp, to my last movie, The Wife, I have had magnificent collaborators in the directors, the DPs, the costume designers, the writers, hair and makeup teams, dressers, drivers, caterers, and of course my fellow actors. Nothing is better than to have a great story and great collaboration with whom and great collaborators with whom to figure out how best to tell that story. I have been blessed beyond my wildest dreams. And to receive this beautiful award at the beginning of a brand new year makes me feel like I'm 71 going on 18. Or to be more realistic, 35. Thank you so much.